Welcome to another Achieving Science video. This video is all about defense mechanisms. Before we look at defense mechanisms, let's look at how pathogens are spread. They are spread in many different ways. One of the main ways is via droplet infection. So when somebody is ill, they usually cough, sneeze, or talk, and as they do so, they expel tiny droplets full of pathogens from their breathing system. This means that other people can then breathe these in. This can cause things like flu, tuberculosis, and the common cold. The second method is via direct contact. This is where there is skin-to-skin contact. Impetigo and sexually transmitted diseases are passed in this way. The third method is via contaminated food and drink. So it's vital to check that your food is prepared in the right way, because eating raw or uncooked food or even drinking water containing sewage can cause things like diarrhea and salmonella. Breaks in your skin. If you ever get a cut, your body will quickly heal that to ensure that you don't get exposed to further microbes. Things like HIV, AIDS and hepatitis are passed in this way. So now let's look at the protection that your body offers. Every day your body encounters millions of disease-causing microbes, and it does protect us. It does so in different ways. The major one is our skin. Our skin acts as a barrier against these bacteria and viruses, preventing them getting into our bodies where they can cause us harm. Secondly, within our blood there are platelets, which means if we cut ourselves, we'll soon scab over, again preventing a barrier from these microorganisms getting in and causing us further harm. One of the methods was via droplet infection, and therefore our breathing system has hairs and mucus, which is a sticky liquid which covers all our tubes and lungs to trap any of these pathogens that we inhale. These can then be swallowed and killed by the bacteria in our stomach or coughed out. Thirdly, our stomach. Our stomach produces acid, and this does kill the majority of the pathogens that we do actually swallow. Once inside our body though, there are different ways our bodies then can protect us against microbes. Our immune system is made up of white blood cells. These white blood cells are vital to protect us, and they protect us via three different methods. Method number one, they will first of all eat them, i.e. ingest the microbes. This is called phagocytosis. The second method, they will produce antibodies, which will neutralize the microorganisms by causing them to clump together. But you require a unique antibody for each type of bacteria or virus, so you might not already possess that antibody, so it takes time to produce. And finally, the third method is that they can neutralize the poisons and toxins by producing a substance called antitoxins. So we talk about immunity. What is meant by it? Well, this is about having the right antibodies. And there are two ways to get the right antibodies. The main one is through your natural immunity. So as you grow up, you develop antibodies. Either they are passed on from your mother when you were a baby, or whenever you encounter a microbe and infected with it, you develop the antibodies to fight it. Things like chicken pox you won't get again because of this. The other method is new, and this is called artificial immunity. This is where a dead or weakened version of the pathogen is injected. This causes the body to produce antibodies, so that the body is prepared for meeting the real harmful version of the pathogen, without there being any delay in producing the correct antibody.